Okay, so here's my story. 4 years ago, I started to question the ideas that I kept deep in my mind, the ideas that seemed to me unquestionable or seemed to me unshakable. I started to question my religion. I was raised in a country that most of the world doesn't care about its present but knows a good deal about its past. Well, let me tell you a bit about it. Egypt is an Arabic/African country with a population of almost 95 million people. 90% of them are Sunni Muslims, who most of them believe that Sharia laws, or the set of Islamic rules that are based on the teachings of the Quran, are the rules that should govern not only their country but the whole world, no matter what different beliefs or ideas are there. I was raised by a devout Muslim parents who strictly believe that Islam is the perfect ideology that every human on earth should adopt, obviously. So, after giving some briefing about my background, there are some questions that are needed to be answered. Like, why I am making this video. After 4 years, I have decided to break my silence and speak publicly about my thoughts. Although I hold the risk of losing all of my family ties and my Muslim friends, I have decided to use YouTube as a way of saying my opinions publicly, and as a tool that I might use it to change someone's mind. If I could change the point of view of a handful of people towards Islam in specific or religion in general, then I will be very satisfied with what I have done. My mother tongue is Arabic, but I choose to make most of my videos in English so I can reach out as many people as I can. So don't expect my English to be perfect, but I will do my best. Now I live in Finland, which I consider a safe environment where no one cares about religion and everyone cares more about the freedom of speech and the freedom of choice. I happily and publicly announce that I'm an atheist. I happily announce that Islam for me, as any other religion, is no more than a set of superstitions that are forcibly being fed from one generation to the next. Although I have said that every religion to me is equally superstitious, I think Islam is exceptional. Islam is a dangerous idea. The fact that someone is afraid to get killed or lose all of his family ties and Muslim friends because he just renounces his faith in Islam on its own shows how dangerous Islam is. I might talk about that in details later. What my channel will be about? Well, mostly about criticizing religion, but I might venture into politics or any other geeky stuff that I will enjoy researching and talking about. And the last question, why am I creating this channel? Like, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Here's the answer. I know that religion will definitely die. If you don't know this, then you're just being delusional. I'm creating this channel to help humanity get rid of religion as fast as possible. I just want to contribute to the process. However, religion will not die soon as long as people like me are hiding and not evangelizing for the direction that they want the world to go to. I will do my best to make my thoughts, to make my voice be as effective as possible. Let me ask you this. How humanity will ever be united towards the same goals as long as there are people among us still believing in things like Armageddon or devils, angels, or heaven and hell? How humanity will ever pursue the same goals while some of us still believe in all of these nonsensical stuff? That's why we all have to fight religion, the same way we fight diseases, the same way we fight illiteracy. Then we can all unite under the same goals. Then we can all push forward the progress of science. Then we can all fight for the well-being of every human on Earth. How about finding new ways of interstellar travel? How about extending the life of our species and make it survive maybe as long as the universe itself can survive? How about these as goals? But you know what? I bet that religious people will think when, for example, they hear about Elon Musk's plans about colonizing Mars, they will be like, but Habibi, why he's doing all of that? He's going to hell anyway, right? He's going to hell. He's going to die in fire for the rest of his eternity. And that's it. Mars and bullshit, all of these are useless. But as long as religion exists, as long as we have religious teachers, religious scientists, religious politicians,
I'm a Christian, a conservative, and a Republican. I'm a Christian, a conservative.
we will still finding difficulties in pursuing and achieving our goals. Well, this is the end of my video. But I still want to know your opinions, so you can write whatever you have in your mind in the comments below. You can criticize, you can support, you can say whatever, so I can know your opinions and know your feedback. Peace.